Well, tickets are now on sale for the 2025 Southern Coast Heart Ball. It benefits the American Heart Association. Definitely a great event with a crucial mission to raise awareness about heart attack and stroke. Joining me now, Eric Sanford, Director of Operations for Landmark 24 Homes. Now, Landmark 24 is sponsoring the event, but that's not really why we brought you in here. You've got a special story. You're a survivor yourself. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I call it fate. I had turned 50 years old, and about 6 months later, I thought I was indestructible when it comes to that, and I had to started experiencing some chest pains, and sure enough, quadruple bypass surgery back in April. So here we are, 8-9 months later, and obviously stepped up to help out American Heart Association, all the great work that they do.
A lot more vegetables in your diet now.
A lot more vegetables. You just don't think about heart health, and that's what's really resonated with me. It opened my eyes that heart health, no matter what your age is, it's something that you should strongly consider and remember. I'm an example of it.
Yeah, well, I think that's what you're talking about. The age is the biggest thing, because people go, well, I'm only 50, or I'm only 40, or I'm only whatever I may be, and they don't think that this could hit you at any point.
That's absolutely right, and that's exactly what took place. In about a week, my first day back into the office, and I had a meeting set up with Rachel at American Heart Association, and she knew that this was going to be our #1 initiative moving forward.
Mm-hmm. And this is a year-round thing too. That's what we have to realize. It's not just, oh, let's have a ball and move on, but you're really doing a lot of work year-round.
Absolutely. Again, heart health education is absolutely key for the community. Heart disease and stroke is, the #1 and number 5 killer in our community. So I think companies and people like myself, who it really has impacted, have an obligation to help out.
Well, we said just about everybody is affected at some point by heart disease, a loved one or somebody out there too. And they're different things. I mean, you've probably learned a lot in the last year on what it is, not just for your health, but for what the American Heart Association does.
Absolutely. The mission that they do is unbelievable, and we needed to be a part of it. We're a local hometown builder, and knowing that, again, heart disease and stroke impacts our own hometown each and every single day. I work for a company that has 63 employees. Every one of them have been touched by heart disease in some form or fashion. So it's easy to get behind such great work that the American Heart Association does.
Well, talk to me a little bit about how the community can get involved.
Yeah, I mean, the Heart Ball obviously is on March 7th. Fantastic event. I can't speak highly enough about that. Buying tickets, going online, sponsoring, anything you guys can do, it definitely will be helpful to American Heart Association and work they do.
Because we talk about the survivors and sort of that emotion that's going to be there, but certainly it's a great time too, and that's the point, is we want people to enjoy themselves while learning a little bit too.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it'll be a healthy meal, I can promise you.
I promise on that, there's no question. I had the pleasure of being the host this year, so I'm excited about that. If there's one thing that you've learned in the last year, what would you want to tell folks?
Don't underestimate heart disease. Make yourself known, whether you're 20 years old or 50 years old or 70 years old. It can come up out of nowhere. You don't think it will happen, and it can happen. And as long as you know what to look for and how to take better care of yourself and your lifestyle, you're going to live a long, happy, healthy life.
Well, we've got all the information for you here. For tickets, as well as go to Southern Coast Heart Ball under heart.org. If you want to do, we'd love to have you out there. We're hoping to break records this year and save a lot of lives we can.
Absolutely.
Eric, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.